Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings Chapter 2. We're finally nearing the end of this chapter.
Vess is lying.
And the next, this video and the two after are going to be leading up to the big decision at the end of the chapter. So this video and the next two are going to be the Siege of Vergen. That's what the quest is called.
Pleasure comes later.
That's what's happening around Geralt. So I'm not... If you watched the last video, you know what's going on. I'm not going to say anything because it was kind of cool. And it's big story related stuff that I don't want to mention to people who may or may not have seen it. So Henselt's marched his army to Vergen at this point. If you played the other path of this game where you go with Yorveth, you stay in Vergen and actually fight off Henselt's army. So now now Henselt's in Vergen, we need to get to him. So we have to take this crazy back road path into Vergen. Because at this point the mist has been dispelled. That mist that was causing the specters to fight endlessly in some sort of personal hell. That has been... Geralt has stopped that. So now you need to get to Vergen and stop Henselt because of something that happened in the last video. Even some of Henselt's army is trying to kill you, I think. I can't tell from their armor. I can tell from most of Henselt's soldier, the beige and brown. That's real easy to figure out that they work for him. The guys in the armor, I'm just assuming they still work for Henselt. I don't remember at the moment. And in this path, you come across a couple of trolls. A husband and wife, actually. Trolls in this game are amusing. Like, they're not particularly smart. And a lot of what humans find conventional about being... Sorry, conventional, not conventional. Conventional about being pleasant or sweet. As in, we find flowers sweet to smell. We find the carcass of a dead animal disgusting to smell after it's been freshly killed. Most of us, at least. Trolls are basically the opposite. They... In this world, at least, they seem to find flowers and stuff like that disgusting, but like,
what's that beast?
Like rotting
a troll.
Meat,
watch it. He could break your neck.
Like appealing. So,
do I look like a cow?
They're interesting when you talk with them. The fact that this one just has a wagon wheel as a necklace is,
we're passing through.
Like maybe proof to some extent.
Me kill. Not easy.
And
run, old man
there are two achievements if you want. You can't get them both in one playthrough, but one of them is kill every troll you meet, and the other is do not harm any troll you meet.
Run, go this way. Not my home is.
Like, do not kill the troll, do not save, do not harm them. Because if you couldn't harm them, then you couldn't do the troll trouble quest in the first chapter.
Folk.
Geralt, let's end this beast's suffering.
So at the moment we're trying to get the troll to explain what happened, because as I said earlier, they're not particularly intelligent, so they don't really know what's going on. Like,
old man called.
It's not that they don't know what's going on. It's hard for them to convey in English or whatever language they speak. It's just hard for the two parties to communicate here, so...
Anyone else pass through this way?
You do have the chance just to murder the troll if you really want to,
what did she look like?
Although it's not particularly hostile to you.
More specific.
Head strange, horns huge.
You can find a hostile troll in Chapter 2 if you wander in a particular path off of the fields where you fight some of the rock fiends. But I didn't go down there because I just didn't want to kill them. There's basically no point in doing it.
Good to chat. No harm in talking, see?
Sleep I. Run out.
Now,
Sweet dreams.
old man
I did a
say,
quest back in
"Tell
chapter
not
1
wake
called
me.
Mystic River,
I want sleep."
in which I found an old wrecked ship where I found like a logbook and some stuff like that. This is actually the second part of that quest. This abandoned boat right next to the troll. If you take Yorvis path, you find the boat. I think you find this boat as well. It might be in the exact same place. It might actually be in a different place. I don't remember. The idea being that you can find the boat in either path. And so, I believe you find a book in that chest that you need to take to somebody in chapter 3 who can decipher the text, and don't remember where it goes from there. I need to relook some of the stuff up. So you're gonna have to fight a fair amount of harpies on the way. If I remember correctly, you're actually running on the outside edge of the quarry in Vergen, or the quarry just outside of Vergen, which explains all the harpies, because that's where the nests are actually. In chapter on Yorvis path, you take on a quest where you can actually destroy the nests. And since Geralt wasn't there, nobody destroyed the harpy nests, meaning that they're still there when you go there on Roche's path, because nobody ever destroyed the harpy nests because Geralt never went there. I kind of feel like I'm talking about a time paradox here, or like time travel. So that's actually the husband, I believe, of the troll you just spoke to a couple minutes ago. Now I believe you do have the option to kill this troll as well if you really want to. I saw no purpose in killing the trolls, so I never bothered with it. But to each his own.
We did, yes.
How?
So you don't actually
all right,
walk
but
in
don't wake
the
her or
front
she'll
gates
rip
of
your head off.
Vergen. You actually come in the back entrance through the mines. And, well, mostly because there's a war going on at the moment, so the front entrance is not an option, as that's where all the people are fighting. So you need to go through the mines, and it's the same mines that you went through for the, I want to say it's hatred symbolized, the one where you get the sword from Saskia that Zoltan tried to steal and failed miserably at, because apparently dwarves are not particularly sneaky in this world. The mines are actually like not too far from here. You just need to stop or fight these like 4 people that for some reason are waiting for you. Yeah, so I actually got attacked from behind by another soldier I didn't realize was there. So that's why I almost died, because you take like 250% damage when it's a backstab, which is cool. I think you also do that to the enemy to some extent. I kind of liked how you were actually vulnerable for a pretty good portion of this game. Or maybe not for a good portion, but like you are kind of always vulnerable. Every enemy can basically kill you. I mean, it's not as kind of crazy as something like Dark Souls is, but that's a different beast altogether. So, I'm gonna cut out here, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye.